Hi, everyone. This is Shirley from Shirley's World. And this is my normal Sunday time at 4 o'clock. However, nobody's here yet. I did sell a decent amount last week. I'm not sure if it was as good as the week before. A little less, I think, but this is better than nothing. I never went to the big sale that I was telling you about. My friend was having that I went and helped price things. I knew it was going to be packed full of people. And even though I am fully vaccinated, I still don't want to go into where I know that there's going to be a ton of people and close together. Also, I don't know if they even had something. I didn't see anything on their advertisements where they were requiring a mask. So I just decided not to go. But that's not the only reason. It was Friday and Saturday. And Friday was the day that we had the huge wind here. It was like 60-mile-an-hour gusts, 40-mile-an-hour sustained winds. And it was just in the morning till like noon or 1 o'clock. But my dog, Dexter, is scared of the wind, and he was a nervous wreck. So I probably wouldn't have left him anyway to go anywhere. But then in the afternoon, the more I thought about it, the more I really didn't want to be with a whole lot of people. I probably missed buying a lot of, good stuff. I would have probably been put to work there. Monitoring one of the rooms or being someone they could ask if something wasn't priced, I could give them a price. But I just chose not to. Then on Sunday, I thought maybe I'd go on Sunday, but ever since my one chicken got killed last Monday by the hawk, I've been keeping my chickens in the safe, caged area. It's like a big dog pen, and it has a roof on the top. It's all, nothing can get in there. So they've been living in there since last Monday. However, when I went in there to give them treats, one pushed the door open behind me and got out. And then a whole bunch of them followed her before I could do anything. So they got into the area that I used to think was safe. It's an open area with just chicken netting around it. But there's a lot of cover, trees and things. But that's where the chicken had gotten killed by the hawk, which surprised me at the time because I didn't think a hawk could get in there. But obviously they can sit on a higher branch and work their way down very quietly and finally dive after a chicken. So they weren't safe in there. So I couldn't leave then. I couldn't leave the house until I got them back into the caged area. Well, I have 7 chickens now instead of 8. Those 7 chickens outthought me till like 2 in the afternoon. This was from like 10 in the morning till 2 in the afternoon. I was out there chasing these chickens around. And the trouble is there's like a grove of trees in the middle, and then they can go in a circle. So 2 people can do it really easily. 1 person, you're running around like an idiot. So, and then they divide into groups. And they had me you'd think I'd be able to outthink chickens, but chickens are very smart. Anyway, it took me till 2 in the afternoon to finally get half of them into the pen, and then I made them go inside the coop and shut the door. Then I got the other ones in there. But it took me all that time. So then I thought, well, I'll go there because later on the second day, and the crowds may have died down. I had my coat on to go like 2 or 3 times, and I never went. I don't know. I just, for some reason, didn't feel it was safe for me to go. And I think you should always feel your follow your instincts. So that's what I did. I wrote to Judy this morning and told her what my thoughts on it, and I was sorry that I didn't come and help. They had plenty of help. And but I missed out on buying things on that first sale. So anyway, obviously I'm more afraid of being in a big group of people than I am not losing sales for eBay. So I talked to Judy on text this morning, and she said a lot got sold, but there's a huge amount left. So they're going to have a second sale the weekend after Easter. That weekend after Easter, whatever weekend that is. I didn't look on the calendar. But they will have it another probably Friday and Saturday day. And I told her I'm willing to come and help reorganize and price anything that we hadn't gotten priced and help out with this second sale. So we'll see how that goes. I'm hoping that in between now, since they had the very first sale, that I will be able to purchase some things before the second sale. I don't know what's left there. I'll have to go and see. But anyway, I sold this past week. I sold 16 eBay items. A couple things were surprises. And then I just sold one thing on Poshmark. I haven't been active on Poshmark at all. So it's surprising that I even sold that thing. But I sold it at the asking price, which was nice. I sold a couple things at asking price, but then I do the offers to watchers on eBay. I sold a couple that way, and then I got a lot of lowball offers this week, so much so that I just declined them. I didn't even barter back because some of the lowball offers you get are so ridiculous. I don't even want to deal with that person. So I think there were 2 of them that I just declined. But if they're within reach, I usually go back and offer them, I'll barter around with them. So I don't know where everybody is today, but it is Palm Sunday. But I am going to share my screen here and show you what I sold this week. And anybody that's coming in later will have to watch it on the replay. But anybody that comes in, please, if you're not a subscriber, please subscribe. And please push the little thumbs up button. Or if you don't like it, push the thumbs down button. Either one just tells me people were here. It helps with my algorithm on YouTube. So if you want to join, subscribe, and hit the little bell, you will get most of the time you will get a notification when I go live or put anything on YouTube. So I'm going to share screen and see how we do here. Okay, the first thing is this pair of yoga pants by Alo, A-L-O. They're evidently a good pair, a decent pair of yoga pants. And when I looked them up, they had some decent, people were getting decent prices for them. I had them, they were on sale for $31.19. Somebody sent me an offer for $30, and of course I took that offer. It's a very nice offer. So they sold for $30 plus $4.85 shipping. And those went to Redwood City, California. So there's my California sale. So the second, I didn't have those very long either. You know, I had just put them on like a week before. So, okay, this is a pair of Columbia running pants. These were women's, they navy blue. They tied here at the waistline. And just by Columbia, they were size 2. The Omni Shield, which has, I think, some sun protection in it, if you don't want to get your butt burned. And those sold. I sent an offer to Watchers out for $16.77, and that's what they sold for. And they went to Pearland, Texas. So there's my Texas sale. Now this is my Poshmark sale. These pants were so cute. They were navy blue with little polka dots. They weren't exactly polka dots. I think they were like little diamonds. But they were so cute. They had little ties at the ankles. They were ankle length. And I had them on for $31, and that's what they sold for on Poshmark. And they went to Omaha, Nebraska. That was my one Poshmark sale. So we're back to eBay now. This is a pair of British khaki shorts. I haven't had them for very long either. I think I just put them on like the week before. They were a size 8, just a pair of shorts, cotton shorts. They had little ship's wheels on them as a pattern. And those sold for a best offer of $15 I sent out, and they paid $4.85 shipping. And those went to Puerto Rico, Toa Baja. That's probably Baja. Toa Baja, Puerto Rico. Yeah, those sold for $15 best offer. They paid $4.85 shipping. And those sold on the 22nd, whichever date that was. That was on a Monday, last Monday. Then I sold my little tie, original beanie raccoon. His name was Bandit. You know how I love raccoons. He had glittery gold eyes. He had his tag, and he was really cute, in excellent condition. And he sold for $17.24, which is a really good price for a beanie baby, or beanie. So when I looked at when that came in, I was sort of surprised at the price. I know I priced it, but I usually don't price the beanie babies that high, but I don't know. I must have read something about this one that I did. It went for free shipping, and they paid or I paid $3.51 shipping off of that. So, and the plush animals I get are usually all $1. So my little guy went to a new home, and he went to Vernon Hills, Illinois. The next thing, I've had this gray knit top. It has like a Henley top on it, and it's embroidered. You can see it there at the side. Las Vegas, the Tropicana. And I have had this, I'm sure, for 3 years. I did take an offer of $10 just to get rid of this this top. I'm tired of looking at it. They paid $4.50 shipping also on that, and I paid $3.57. So I even made a little over 40 some cents with the shipping. But I'm glad it's gone. I've had it much too long, and it went to Oklahoma City, Oklahoma. Here's a Banana Republic. This is a dress shirt, men's dress shirt, extra, extra large, and an 18 and a half neck. This was slim fit and non-iron. It was sort of a pale yellow with a blue stripe. And I sent out an offer to watchers for $18.77. And that is what it sold for. Long sleeve dress shirt. That went to Miller Place, New York. Then here's another horse DVD training video. This is my only one I had of John Lyons. I hated to sell this one, but I did. I just put it on last week, and it sold for the $24.99 it was listed for, because I don't put any bargaining on these. Went for $2 shipping, economy shipping. I pay a little bit more than that when I ship out. I pay $2.89. So, but it went to Casa Grande, Arizona, out west. Vince Camuto. This is a slip-on blouse, very pale blush pink, and it had huge sleeves on it. Here were the sleeves. This is a beautiful color of pink. And it was an extra large Vince Camuto. And this sold for, I have the wrong sheet here, $17.77. That means I sent an offer to watchers out for that one. And it sold and shipped for $4.85, and it went to Melbourne, Florida. Here's a pair of buckle black walking shorts. These were men's, size 31. And they had some interesting stitching on them. And the back pockets are flat pockets. And those sold for a best offer of $18. And they paid $4.85 and shipping. I paid $4.20. And those went to Cantonment, Florida. Okay, here's a while back. It was like 2 summers ago. I had found a bunch of Charles Tyrwhitt men's white dress shirts at a sale. I don't know if it was in a church sale or if it was in a garage sale, but I bought all of them, and some of them had a little wear, but the ones I have left, excuse me, I have the hiccups now, were in really good condition. This sold for a best offer of $19.99. It was non-iron and the classic fit. They were 15 and a half neck and a 35 sleeve. So those went to Wadley, Georgia. She wrote me back a a nice little note. She's buying him for her husband. She thought he deserved a Charles Tyrwhitt shirt. So here's a pair of Hush Puppies, which I had just recently gotten from Bumblebee in her box. These were cute. These were like new without box. They had embroidery on them. Hush Puppies, unfortunately, don't go with a tremendous amount, but $21.77 is what I let them go for. That was an offer to watchers. They went to Belding, Michigan. I paid $7.73, and they paid $8.85. Went in the shoebox. And then I was really happy about this sale. This is a pair of Levi's 511. These were youth, boy size. These were boys, 16 regular. Now, I picked these up by mistake. I didn't realize they were a youth size because that doesn't sell at all. And so I actually let them go for $10 because I've had no interest whatsoever in these, and I've had them a long time. So they went to Sellersville, Pennsylvania. They paid $7.85 shipping, and I paid $7.76, almost the same. So I was glad that somebody bought those. This is a pair of Umbro soccer shorts, women's extra small. They were in navy blue with some white trim. And those sold for $15.19, the sale price. They went to Waxhaw, North Carolina. Those sold today. I have 3 sales here that sold today, which I normally don't put on till next week, but I thought I'd put them on anyway. This is a Mac Studio special edition sleeveless top. It was new with tags, and it had little wooden beads around, and little flower petals, it looked like when you see the actual thing. Mac Studio special edition. This was all white, sort of a really lightweight knit, gauzy knit, and that sold for $32.19, the sale price. They paid $4.50 shipping. I paid $3.08 shipping because they only weighed like 5 ounces. And that went to Knoxville, Tennessee. And the last thing today was this little poncho by Christopher and Banks. It was sheer. This was really pretty. I think I got this from Bumblebee also. Extra large, multicolor. This is a scarf, what she called a scarf print. And I put that on the listing. And it sold for $17.77, a offer to watchers. They paid $4.50 shipping. This only weighed like 4 ounces. And it shipped up for me for $3.57. Now, this, sometimes you sell something, they pay for it, and then you have trouble finding it in its correct bin. Well, I went to the bin. It was in bin WD2. Okay, I just made a WD2, a new bin. So I thought it would be in there. I looked through, I don't know how many bins before I actually realized I had another WD bin, and that's where it was. So it was in the correct bin. I just didn't realize I had 2 of the same kind of bins, the same numbered bins. So let me get back here. And yeah, I just keep plugging along. I don't do a tremendous amount of listings every day. I list between 5 and 10 listings a day. So far, I have 5 listed and I just measured at least 5 or 6 more, which I'll put them on, and I'll have my 10 listings. I've already gone through and ended all my listings that were going to end anyway, and put them back on as sell similar. And I did send some more offers out to watchers. I filled in my spreadsheet already. I'm way ahead of the game today. The only thing I have to do is, I think I'll do it today instead of forgetting about it tomorrow, and then my sale doesn't go on till sometime in the afternoon when I remember. So I'll set it up for today to go on tomorrow. Tomorrow morning, so it'll go on right away. But yeah, just keep plugging along. I am doing better total wise. I am making enough to pay for my one horse now. It's bored. My daughter still hasn't come out here. And she has a pet sitting job for, I think, 7 or 8 days to do of a friend of hers. So that's like going to that house twice a day. So I don't know if I'll see her before that's done. She probably won't come out during that time. Anyway, I'm going to close for now. Oh, Bumblebee, you are here. You were grocery shopping. I was too, but I do mine online. Yeah, I still don't go into the grocery store. I mean, I could now if it wasn't too crowded. But I sort of like this curbside pickup, and I like the Aldi delivery. Anyway, the Aldi delivery, I paid ahead of time. You can pay for a year, whereas there's no charge then. So I did do that. So I feel, I have to use it up for a year. And I like to, I don't especially want to go in Aldi and spend my time grocery shopping. So, yeah, I'll order on Aldi. Giant Eagle, I have to order some of the things that Aldi doesn't have, which I did today, because I'm almost out of root beer. And that is my drink of choice with my pretzels. So, yeah, I had to go on. I'm almost out of half and half also. So, yeah, I had to go on and order some groceries. I'll pick them up tomorrow at noontime. Then while I'm out, I'll think of something else to do. I could go to Goodwill, but I have a stash of stuff. But I'm thinking, since this pandemic and I ran out of things to list, I'm thinking, because I never had a death pile before, and I'm thinking that's what saved a lot of people. They couldn't go out at all. So I'm thinking it's okay to get an overabundance of things and have things to list when you don't go out. So I might just run up to Goodwill. I don't know. We'll see. I think I'll get to shop at Judy's before the next sale. I apologize to her that I wasn't there this weekend, but it just made me think too much about that it would be so crowded and nobody would have masks on. And even though I'm fully vaccinated, I still don't feel real comfortable. So I'm okay going in stores where you're sort of apart, but that's not how estate sales are when they first open up. So, and they didn't have anything on there about wearing masks. So I think maybe the second sale won't be as bad. It's going to be the weekend after Easter weekend. And I will go back and help them reorganize and price what we didn't get priced before. And I think they'll let me buy some things at that point. I'm anxious to see how many clothes and things are left. She had so many clothes and shoes and purses and things. So I'm anxious to see. Probably most of the good handbags will be gone, and maybe the cowboy boots and things that I would have picked up. But I'm not so sure about her clothes. They were jammed in so tight that it was hard to pull them apart to even see brands. So I'm not sure what brand she has. But I will pick up any like Talbots or anything like that. But so we'll see. I'll let you know. So I'm going to close for now and go see how my chickens are doing in their little cage. I told the story about my chickens getting the best of me yesterday. It's on earlier in the thing. But yeah, I'm still doing okay. I didn't figure out the money part this time. But yeah, it's better than, it's not, I think I sold a couple less than last week, but still okay. And I hope I just continue to get better every week. Now they're saying July is the slow summer month, so I don't know. This year is so different. You can't depend on how it's been other years. Avoiding crowds is good. Yeah, I just felt like it wasn't the thing to do. So I usually follow my instincts. And several things happened that would have kept me away in the mornings anyway. So, sometimes you have to listen to those little signs. But I think I'll be able to go back during the week when I help her and see what I can do. If they don't mention buying, I am going to ask this time. So I will see you on Thursday, if not before. And thanks for coming, Bumblebee. I may get to Goodwill again. ThreadUp has very big boxes. Yeah, they're very big boxes. 500. Oh wow, 500 items. They're quite expensive, but it brings them down to $1.25. Wow. Yeah, it's more of a gamble than picking things out yourself. That's for sure. But I want to sort of get back into going into Goodwill. Goodwill isn't real crowded, and I feel okay in there. So we'll see. I sort of missed, even though I can't spend 3-4 hours in there, I will. You saw somebody had a video about 500. Wow. Yeah. And I bet, even when you get 25 items, you don't get all great stuff or great boxes. So I'd hate to have a 500 box that was just stinky. So, that would be bad. Yeah, it would give me a whole lot to list at $1.25. Right. I don't know. I'll have to look into it a little bit. Yeah, I'm sure. Oh, is that the video where she had trouble lifting the boxes and she had to roll them down the steps? I saw that video. That was a little while back. A lot of it wasn't stinky. Okay, I'll tell you what's helping me list your things, Bumblebee, is your invoice with your words on there. That's a tremendous help for me. Because some of those keywords I would have never thought of. See? So I'm in the midst of listening to The Shack. I read the book quite a long time ago, and I have the book, but I thought, I want to listen to it, you know. So I got the Audible book. I have so many points on Audible. I can get all my books for nothing. In fact, I need to order some more before I lose my points. And I always have books on there to read or to listen to, but I wanted to listen to The Shack, and it's just as good on audio as it is reading it. I'm not sure. They do have a movie out too, but I'm not sure I want to see it in a movie. I would much rather either read it or listen to it. Because then you could form your own pictures, you know. Especially with that book. Oh, you think it's a different one? She's a nurse. I'll have to go hunting for it. Yeah. Yeah, I'll have to go look at that box. When did you see it was on? Because there's so many times you go on and hunt for something that's gone already. Yeah, that's the trouble with the Goodwill. They probably did the same thing as your Goodwill. Bummer. Okay, I'm going to close. Good thoughts, Bumblebee. I will be back for sure on Thursday, if not before. And have a good day. Bye.